Hi, welcome to Lisa Yoga. I'm Lisa. Thank you for joining me on your yoga mat today. If you're watching this live, good morning to you. Now today is still full moon. Last night we did a shorter version of Moon Salutation. So today we're still focusing our practice around the May full moon, the flower moon. Now this is still going to be a sequence of beautiful, grounding, supportive and nurturing postures that will be moving in a slower pace, in a more of a gentle way. Now around the full moon is really nice to connect, to harness the energy from the moon. And there are many ways to do that. So in a yoga, we're going to do that through our movements, breathing, offering gratitude and setting intention. So everything in the one. Full moon symbolize fulfillment, wholeness, and also time to set new intentions, to manifest whatever that you wish, welcoming new things into your life, and also time to release and let go any old patterns, thoughts, behaviors, or unhealthy relationships. So this is the best time for that, and we're going to do this together through our full moon practice. So when you're ready, we're going to come down to a seated posture. You can also lay on your back. If you're sitting, you might like to place a bolster or a cushion underneath your seat, because we're going to be sitting for a little while, so it's nice to have a bit of support. Anchoring yourself with your sitting bone if you're seated on the yoga mat, and see if you can allow the eyes to close. Closing the eyes for a moment, and if that's uncomfortable, perhaps gazing down with a soft gaze. Take a moment to turn inwards. Take a moment to connect with your body. Notice any adjustments that you need to make so that you can be fully comfortable, so that you can be still. Take a moment to observe how you're feeling right now in your body. Which parts of the body feels relaxed, open, spacious and supported. At the same time, are there anywhere in the body feels a little tight, a little stiff, even sore or pain? Just allow yourself to connect and observe whatever sensation that you're feeling. Just acknowledge and see if you can allow the areas that feels tight or tension that you're holding on, allow yourself to soften. Relax the muscles, the face, jaw, shoulders or your hips. Take a moment to notice how you're feeling energetically. Now going through the moon cycle, it can affect our emotions, as the moon can affect the tides, the waves up and down, as well as our emotions. So just take a moment to notice how you're feeling energetically, emotionally or even mentally, because everything is correlated and one affects another. So really allow yourself to connect and observe your whole being as one. Starting to bring awareness to your breath. Notice the inhale and exhale through both nostrils. Notice if you breathe shallow or deep. Notice if you breathe slow or fast. Notice the coolness on the inhale, the warmth on the exhale, the different quality of the breath. Slowly allow the breath to deepen. Invite the breath to go a little bit deeper with each inhalation, without forcing, without straining. Be as effortless, as soft as possible. Perhaps after a few breaths, you are able to breathe into the belly, filling your body with more energy, filling your body with light, filling your lungs with fresh air, fresh oxygen. And each time you exhale, completely expelling all the air out of your lungs, completely letting go. Allow each exhalation to create more space in your body. And allow the breath to happen naturally and effortlessly. Follow the inhale from the very beginning all the way to the end. When there's no more inhale, perhaps you find a space in between the exhale. The exhale starting to happen. Follow it all the way to the end. Maybe you find a space in between before the next inhale enters. So just allow the breath to flow in and out of your body, naturally and effortlessly. As you continue to breathe, I'd like to invite you to bring to mind an intention. So what inspired you to turn up to your yoga today? Or what brought you to your yoga mat today? What would you like to manifest or see it happen on your yoga mat or in your daily life? Because how we respond, how we react on our yoga mat, this is how we respond and how we react in our real life. So maybe it's balance, is to build strength, is to see clarity, or perhaps you like to take the time to cultivate self-love, or you're willing to open up and let go, release anything that no longer serves you in a positive way. So whatever it might be, start your intention with the sentence I am and finish the intention. So if you're taking the time to release, to let go, perhaps your intention might sound like, I'm letting go anything that no longer serves me so that I can be free. The full moon symbolizes wholeness. And sometimes in our lives we feel like, or I think most of us seek external stuff, status, relationship to make us feel whole. And sometimes we neglect and forget that we are whole. And sitting on a yoga mat with our meditation, this is the time that we go inwards. We take time to connect with the inner self. And with enough practice, perhaps come to realization that we are whole, because anything external never lasts, and the only thing that we have is ourselves. So perhaps this time is to cultivate real self-love, So your intention may sound like, I am whole, I am love, or I am perfect as the way I am. So whichever one resonates with you, or you may have something that's different, then repeat your intention either out loud or silently and internally in your mind 3 times, as if it's already done, already so. Never underestimate the power of your mind or your thought. What are you choosing to feed your mind? Think of it as, are you planting a seed? Are you planting to see it grow into a weed? Or would you like to see it grow into flowers or a tree? Something that's beautiful. And then slowly allow the affirmation or the intention to fade away, and clear out the sky of your awareness. See, the sky is clear, it's vast, it's spacious. Continue to breathe deep, soft, and effortlessly. Take a full breath in all the way into the belly, and then hold your breath for the count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale smoothly and slowly all the way until there's no more air in your belly, and hold it there for 3, 2, 1. We repeat. Inhale deeply all the way, slow and smooth. Hold it for 3 counts. Feel the energy, the aliveness happening in your body. Exhale smoothly and slowly, emptying, letting go of everything. And then hold it for 3 counts. Feel the emptiness. Feeling the energy going downwards in your body. And full inhale completely. And exhale this time, let it out, let it start out from the mouth. Alright, and let's start moving. You might like to move your leg the other way. So just swapping your legs. You might like to grab again, if you're not already sitting on a bolster or something, because we're going to sit here for a little longer. As I mentioned, this is a slow practice and we're going to sit here for a little while. And most of the time when we practice yoga, we focus a lot on the physical side of the body. So this is something a little different, a little slower. In fact, our breath, our mind is a very important aspect to our yoga practice. So we're going to do another quick breathing practice. It's called the Alternate Nostril Breathing. In Sanskrit, we call it Nadi Shodhana. So what it will do is we're going to alternate using our fingers to seal one, breathing through one, and then release from the other. This breathing practice is going to calm our nerve systems. So anytime you feel anxious, stressed, before a project or a meeting or something, you feel like you need to spend even a couple of minutes to help you calm your nerve systems down, to de-stress. This will be really helpful. This will also be really beneficial to practice in the evening if you're having insomnia, or you just want to get rid of thoughts or relax the body. Then this will be a good practice to do as well, because it balances out the left and the right hemisphere of the brain and balances out the yin and yang, masculine and feminine energy within our body. So when you're ready, making sure that you're sitting comfortable with a beautiful long spine. Bring your right palm So your left hand just rest and relax. Your right palm open out. Now there's a couple of ways to do it. It can look a bit confusing, okay? You can either use your thumb or your index finger. And the thumb always touch the right side of the nostril and the index finger just touch the left. But the usual way to do it, it might look a bit like a yoga for the brain, okay? I'm going to show you. The index finger and the middle finger press the third eye, so the space between your eyebrows. The thumb touch the right nostril. The ring finger touch the left nostril. The little pinky, you can stick it out to look pretty if you like. Alright? So it looks like this. Looks pretty cool, eh? Okay, so we're going to start. Relax the right shoulder, keeping the chin gently tucked in. Keep the neck nice and long. Take a full breath in and out through both nostrils. You're going to use the thumb to seal the right nostril. Inhale, breathing in through the left nostril, blocking both nostrils. And then exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, blocking both. Exhale through the left nostril. That's one cycle. Let's repeat. Inhale through the left nostril, blocking both. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, blocking both. Exhale through the left nostril. That's 2 cycles. Let's do a couple more. You do it at your own pace. Again, I'm going to do it with you one more time. Inhale through the left, blocking both. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, blocking both. Exhale through the left. You're going to continue to breathe like this. So when you're breathing through the one nostril, you're using the other side to seal it. So you always have one finger that's touching the nostril. And with the blocking and holding, you can hold it for as long as it feels right for you. So continue to breathe and stay focused and concentrated. And perhaps you'd like to notice with your inhale, how many counts is that? 4 counts? 6 counts? Just pay attention. Blocking as you're breathing a little deeper now. Perhaps you're able to hold for a little longer. On the exhale, how many counts is the exhale? Is it a little longer than the inhale? Perhaps it's 6 counts or even 8 counts. Now slowly, see if you can balance out the count between the inhale and the exhale. Even if it's not balancing out, that's okay. So see if you can drag out the inhale a little bit more. With the exhale, maybe you have to be a little bit quicker. And with the holding in between, see if you can add an extra count. Of course, without straining or forcing yourself. Continue to breathe. Continue to count. Allow yourself to be here. Now we're going to finish the breathing with the last exhale through the left nostrils. And when you finish that, just releasing your hands back to the top of the knees, thighs, palms face up or down. Allow yourself to breathe through nostrils, both nostrils. Breathe normally. And take a moment to observe any sensation, any changes happened within your breath, comparing to before you start this breathing practice. The changes may be very subtle, maybe quite significant. Without judging, just simply observe and notice. Notice anything happened or changed in an energetic level. Has it changed how you feel with your mood, energy level, or emotionally, mentally? Maybe yes, maybe no. Again, allow yourself to be an observer and witnesser. And this is just a short practice. And whenever you have time, you just want to focusing on just breathing. This is quite meditative, calm the mind and the nerve system. Maybe practice for 10 or 15 minutes. And then take another full breath. And then opening your eyes. We're going to start a physical practice, which we're going to move slowly. So when you're ready, I know you can't wait to give the legs a bit of a stretch. If you're not already stretching, give the legs a bit of a shake. Point the toes away. Point the toes towards yourself. I hear a lot of clicking. So just bringing some movements and circulations in the legs. Starting to circle the ankles. So many clickings happening here. Circle the other way. Full rotation. Think of you using your toes to draw big circles. Allow the knees to bend slightly. And now back to the center. Starting to wiggle your toes. Stretch the toes out. Imagine your toes like monkey's feet. They're doing a crazy wild dance. Let them be free. Let them be wild. And one of my favorite things is make 2 thumbs up with the big toes. Have you been practicing, my friends? If not, extra practice now, okay? Next time I want you to be able to do it and have a bit of fun as well. Okay, sitting nice and tall. When I sit, I like to make sure that my sitting bone is anchoring down, so I use my hands to go back and move the muscles away. From here, bend the right knee. Bring the sole of the right foot towards the inner thigh. And with the extended leg, point the toes towards yourself and draw the hip back slightly. Relax your hips. You can place a block or bolster underneath of the bent knee for support. So find your hip bones here. The 2 pointy bones. Imagine these 2 pointy bones as the headlight of a car. They're shining the light forward if the lights turn on. So that means you're keeping the hips square. If I turn my hips to the other side, the light will face that way. Yeah. So keep the hips square here. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, from your hip, you're going to fall forward. Just a gentle way to get into the back of the leg. Bend the knee as much as you want or as you need. And relax your arms and your shoulders. We're just easing into our practice. So this opens the hamstring of the left leg. Also helps open through the right hip in a very gentle way. So we're just going to stay here for a few breaths. Allow the head to hang. Allow the head to be really heavy. Allow the pose to be as effortless as possible. Take another full breath. Inhale, lift your head, look at your toes, normalizing the blood pressure. And exhale, sitting upright. From here, the extended leg, going to go out. So move the leg out to the side. Relax your foot. I'm just going to move it around so you can see me. better. And the bent knee, just adjust it so it's comfortable. Your chest still facing towards the front. Sitting nice and tall with a long, beautiful spine. Inhale, lifting both arms up all the way towards the ceiling. On the exhale, gently tip towards extended leg. Your chest still facing towards the front. Your hand touch wherever you can. Bending the right elbow and lift your chest. Turn the right ribs towards the sky a little bit more. Top elbow bent. There's a lot of space between your shoulders and your ears. It's a nice, beautiful way to open up the right side of the body. If this is really uncomfortable for your shoulders, turn the thumb back, bend the elbow, bring the palm to touch the lower back, or grab the opposite hip or thigh. Yeah, whatever works for you. Embrace your uniqueness and make sure that you tailor your yoga to suit your body. Inhale, lift the right ribs towards the sky a little bit more. Exhale, so you can melt yourself down a little bit deeper. And one more full breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, releasing the hand. We're going to stay facing here. Inhale, lifting both fingertips up again. Exhale, turn towards, extend the leg. Stay here. Inhale, lift your chest again, leg through the torso. Exhale, from your hip crease. Again, we're gonna fall forward. Don't worry about how far your hands goes. Your hands might just be here, next to your thighs. Maybe hold on to the shin. So the movement comes from thinking about your chest want to come towards your thigh. If your hands can grab, it will help you go deeper, that's fine, but don't let your neck disappear. If you want to go deeper, the right hand grab the left ankle or the outside of the foot, and the other one cross on top. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale. Feel the right side of the body opening, creating more space, softening. Right side of the back, hip, the lat, shoulder, take another full breath in and out. Allow the exhale to help you melt away any tension that you're feeling right here. And next, inhale, slowly release. Exhale, we return back to the center. From here, bring the bent leg, the bent knee a little bit further away. You might want to watch me for a moment. We're going to rise up on our knee and our foot. So your right hand behind you, your right hand on the ground to support you. Every time when you support yourself with your hands, spread your fingers. On the inhale, you're going to lift your hips high and you're going to press into the knee and the foot on the ground. Push the hip forward and lift the left arm and bend your elbow using the bottom of the right hand to support you. Come into a variation of gate pose. Yep, so watch again if you're not already there. Hand to support, lift the hip high, lift through the lower belly, and anything that's in touch with the ground, press them down. Anything that's away, lift them up. Keep the left leg really straight, press the foot down. And really pushing the hip forward. This helps you open your hips. Eye gaze look up or down. Now the right hand is really strong. Make sure that you're not locking into your elbow. And breathe. Take another full breath in. Exhale, down. Slowly. Now from here, bend the left knee, bring the foot in. And just grab the feet, read the sole of the feet together, starting to just move the knees up and down a couple of times, your butterfly. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So from here, extend the right leg, bring the sole of the left foot to the inner thigh. Keep the toes active, draw the hips slightly back, sitting tall. Inhale, lift, find length through the torso. Exhale, the movement come from your hips. See, I'm not even thinking about my arms, my chest. Come towards the thigh. Bend the knee as much as you need. find softness in the pose. Allow it to be as effortless as possible. So how do you feel on this side? If this is your tighter side, bend your knee more. Come up a little bit higher. Be gentle and be kind to your body. So with yoga, you want to be able to find that edge, but you never want to push your way through the edge. So find that guide. That's your inner teacher, your intuition. Follow the bodily sensation. What does it tell you? Does it tell you that you need to back off a little bit? Or does it say, yes, there's a bit more room, you can come a little bit deeper? And it all happens with practice over time. So allow yourself to find that inner guide, that inner teacher. And that's your intuition. I'm just here to remind you from time to time. So take another full breath. Inhale, slowly lift your head. Exhale, take the time to sit up. From here, right leg extend out. Adjust the position of the left foot. Again, sitting really tall so both butt cheeks stays on the ground. Inhale, find length. Exhale, tip towards extended leg. This is your right leg this time. Lower the hands down wherever they can touch the ground. Bend the top elbow so the left arm. Lift the left rib towards the sky. Feel the left side of the body opening. If this is uncomfortable for your neck, look forward or looking down. How is your shoulder feeling here? Stay here or lift up. Turn the thumb back. Turning the thumb back will bring internal rotation to your shoulder, and that will bring more ease. So when you bend the elbow, it feels more comfortable. Or bring the hand to touch the thigh. So understanding that everybody is different. So wherever you are today, whatever you can do today is perfect. With yoga, the last thing we want is compare ourselves with anyone, including ourselves. Yeah? Sometimes you were able to do certain things last year, last month, 10 years ago. Stories we tell ourselves, I was able to do that 2 years ago. But because of the injury or whatever, I just can't do it anymore. How frustrating can that be? So we don't want to think like that or, tell ourselves with that story. And whatever your body can do for you today is perfect. Our state of being is different each time. So you treat each yoga practice as a unique experience, unique journey. Again, calm, smooth breath. Another full breath. And the inhale, press, lift, and release on the exhale. One more on this side. Sitting tall, inhale, lift, find length and even energy through your fingertips. Exhale, turn from your waist towards extended leg. Inhale, find length again. Exhale, look at your beautiful foot. Look at your toes and we'll reach forward. Reach from your heart. But draw the shoulder back. Your hands touch wherever that feels comfortable. Chest to thigh. If your hand can grab your shin, your calf, you want to go deeper, then the left hand to the outside of the right foot and the other one cross over. Inhale again, find more space. And exhale, melt your heart forward. What does your heart say? Sometimes we let our mind make a lot of decisions for us. And don't forget sometimes to slow down. Listen to your heart. It always wants the best for you. Take another full nurturing breath into your heart space. Inhale, lift off halfway. Exhale, taking your time and slowly, effortlessly sitting up. Begin with the bent knee, which is your left leg. You want to move it out slightly. Left hand on the ground to support you. We're going to lift up. Inhale, lift your hips, reaching your arm up, push your hip forward, press into the left knee, shin, foot, and the right leg, the foot on the ground. Look up or down. Again, if you're not there, let's do it again. Palm, anything that's in contact with the ground needs to be really strong and steady. Inhale, lift, and sweeping the arm. Okay, pose. Reaching the hip, the right hip forward. This is quite a nice deep stretch for the right hip, strengthening the arm and the shoulder, the left side, and creating more space through the right side of the body. One more inhale. Exhale slowly, getting yourself back down. From here, bring the knee in, bring the soles of the feet together. Butterfly. And just move the knees up and down, creating more space in the hip area, warming the hip joints. Take another full breath. Exhale, just melt your heart forward. Wherever you like to place your arms, I like to turn my palms up, bending the elbows so there's no effort, letting the head hang, shake it out. Allow the knees to open and melt your heart forward. Find space in your spine, the back of the neck. Take another full breath. And inhale, lift your head. Bring the knees with each other. Are you ready to go through our Moon Salutations together? I love this beautiful sequence. It's really nurturing and grounding. So when you're ready, come to standing. You want to make sure that your mat faces towards me like this. Okay? It's a little bit different to how we usually practice. Normally you have the long end face me, right? So come to the left side, the top part of your yoga mat. When you come into mountain pose, facing towards me exactly like this. See me as your mirror, okay? Anchoring your feet down, lifting the kneecaps up by squeezing the quadriceps, lifting through the pelvic floor, thinking about you want to draw the belly button towards your spine. You're still able to breathe, so don't suck your belly in. You're still able to breathe. Okay, if you can't breathe, you can't move. So you can lift your ribs a little bit further away from your hips to create space through the torso. Gently reach the sternum forward by drawing the chin in so you feel space between the side and the back of the neck, and lifting the crown of the head towards the sky. Like a strong mountain, you're rooting your feet down in towards the earth, lifting the crown towards the sky. Bring the palms to the heart center. Let's begin with our Moon Salutation. Inhale, lifting your palms up, eye gaze. Look at your thumbs saluting to the moon. Interlace your fingers except the index finger. Exhale, gently tip towards your right side, so side moon. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, releasing the hands to the back of the room. Inhale, bringing the heel, the palms to press, support through the lower back. Open your heart. Chin in. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Inhale here, you're gonna step the left leg out into 5-point star. Take up a lot of space, but allow the toes to point out, spreading your fingers, lift through the chest. On the exhale, you're bending your elbows, bending your knees, allow the knees to go out into a wide squat. Did I say this is relaxing? Maybe not so much in this one. And on the inhale, so you can reach your heart forward, draw the elbows back and stretch your fingertips out. Really allow the knees to open out, yeah? Stay here for a little longer. Inhale, lift through the sternum again. Exhale, so you can come down a little lower. Inhale, we rise, press through the feet to come to 5-point start again. With your left foot, you're gonna turn the left heel away and your toes kind of pointing towards a diagonal. Your right toes facing towards the front. Nice. From here, turn the palms down. Take an inhale, you're gonna move your hips towards the left side. So go to the back and you're gonna reach your fingertips all the way towards the right side. Until you can't go any further, we're gonna open our arms out into triangle pose, both legs really strong. Now with the right palm, either press on a block, or some of you want to come deeper, you can touch the big toes. I try not to go so deep. I use the back of my right palm press against my shin, but definitely try not to put all the weight into the front leg, okay? Keep the front knee just tiny bit bent, and you notice you have to work a little harder. Inhale, breathe and grow your arms a little longer, triangle, look up or down. Deep opening through the hips and building strength in the legs. Inhale again, grow. Exhale. On the next inhale, lower the left hand and turn your torso towards the right leg. And then folding from your hips, hands either on blocks, or you might be able to come down, or come to the fingertips. Again, deep inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, you might be able to map yourself down a little bit more, but bend your knee as much as you need, okay? So this is an intense side stretch, a Pasvattanasana. Opening through the back of the right leg, the right side. Keep the back leg really strong as well. Think about you want to squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Take another full breath. And on inhale, bending the front knee. Hands to either side of the front foot, turn the back heel into a lunge. Drop the hip down, front knee over ankle. Lower the back knee down. Press down through the front foot. Inhale, lift the fingertips up into crescent moon. You can come into a little back bend if you like, or you don't have to. And exhale, lower the hands down to the ground. Inhale, you're going to lift the back knee again into lunge. You're going to turn your chest to face towards me, so your right knee is still bent, but you're going to land the left foot or your heel on the ground. So come into a side lunge. This can be really uncomfortable, maybe not so accessible for you. You can lift your hip a little bit higher, use support of your hand. And so my right shoulder is actually inside on my right knee. So opening through the left hip, in the thigh, and the right hip. Stay here, use support of your hands, or bring the palms to the heart center and smile. Take a deep breath. Can you find a bit more space? Grow your spine a little longer. Keep your neck nice and long. And one more full breath. Release your hands down. From here, use support of your hands, come up. Bend the left knee as well. You can walk your heel toes in into a wide or Hindu squat, yeah, or yogic squat. Press your triceps, your elbows into the knees. This helps us open our hips, release anything that's unwanted, let it go. Feel the energy in lifting up as you breathe in towards the crown. On the exhale, releasing, letting it go. And we're just going to repeat the same posture on the other side. So from here, starting to shift your weight towards your left leg. Use the support of your hands. Extend the right leg out. Take your time. If you need to move slower than me, that's perfectly okay. Yeah? And from here, make some adjustments. Wherever you are, whatever you can do, that's perfect. And it takes time, nothing happens overnight. So just allow yourself to be patient and taking time. Take one more deep breath. And we're going to lower the hands down. This time, turn towards the back knee, which is the left leg. Turn completely into a low lunge. Front knee over ankle. Lower the back knee down. Press through the front foot. Crescent lunge. Lift up. Exhale. Down. Hands down. Lift the back knee. Lift the hip high into high lunge. And land the back foot. Land the back foot down. Back heel press away. Toes pointing forward. Or to a diagonal. And slowly straightening the front leg. You don't need to fully straighten. Come up and reach the heart forward. And exhale. Stay where you are or lower down. Again, find that edge, that sweet spot, or that balance between ease and effort. So in this pose, there's probably a lot of effort in the lower body, the legs. Where can you find ease? In your breath, your face, or is it your attitude? Where can you soften? What do you need to let go? One more full breath. And strong legs, strong core. Lift yourself up. On the inhale, press. And then we're going to come up to triangle again. So the left palm to the inside of the shin, and the right arm lift and grow. Turn your chest, turn your hip to face towards the front, and draw the hip back towards the right side. Yeah, so thinking about you want to draw the left hip back towards the right side. Roll your arms and expand a little longer. Thinking about that energy lifting you up through the fingertips all the way towards the sky. And don't forget to breathe. Eye gaze up or down, your choice. Keep the front knee just that tiny bit bent. Press through the feet on the inhale, we rise up. And you're going to turn your toes, both feet, toes turn it out. 5-point star. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, be fierce, stretch the fingers, goddess pose, be wild. Inhale, reach your heart forward, bring the elbows back, bring the knees out, bend the knees a lot more. Can you go a little deeper? Inhale, reach the heart forward again. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, press and lift, 5-point star. Exhale, step the right leg in to the left side. Bring the palms back to the heart center. Inhale, saluting to the moon. Index fingers point up. Exhale, gently tip towards your right side. Side moon. Go as deep as it feels right for you. Body is a little warmer now. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale. To the right. Inhale back. Exhale, hands go back. Help the palms support your lower back. Inhale, reach your heart forward with a big smile. And exhale. Are you ready to do it one more time? This time we're going to move a little quicker, okay? And even after this round, you can pause, you can replay the video. Once it's uploaded, you can do as many as you like. Sometimes I like to do it for about 5 rounds, but take it slow and I slowly increase the intensity as I get warmer. So let's do it again. Now you end it up in the other end. So the top part or the left side of your mat. Palms to the heart center. Inhale, salute to the moon. Eye gaze follow. Index fingers, reach up. Exhale, side moon to the right, to the left, sorry. Inhale back. Exhale to the right. Inhale back. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, support and reach your heart forward, shoulders down. Exhale, palms to the heart center. Inhale, star pose. Go wide and big and bold. Exhale, goddess. Be wild and free and go really deep. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Open up the hips and shoulders even more. And an exhale, come a little deeper. Inhale, star, grow. And then from here, you're gonna turn the back foot, which is the left foot, heel out. Right toes point forward. Turn the palms down. Inhale, move the hips towards the left side and reach your fingertips towards the right. Triangle, your Trikonasana. Opening up both legs really strong. Hug the inner thighs towards each other. And exhale. Next inhale, turn your torso, your chest towards the straight leg, to the right leg. Hands down. Or turn the hip completely. And come a little bit deeper on the exhale. Inhale, lift. Come into your lunge, so bend the front knee. Exhale, lower the back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, press and lift. Find balance, steady your eye gaze, you come into a back bend. If you want to go a little bit deeper, exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift the back knee, turn the back foot, which is your left foot, down to the ground, your side lunge. Hands down to the ground or palms to the heart center. Lift through the chest. And exhale, hands down. Lift your hips high, bend the left leg. Heel toes in. Find that width for you. And then we're going to do a wide squat. Again, notice we have a lot of hip opening movements. How are you feeling right now? Maybe you can go a little bit deeper, second round or even third round on. When you're ready, turn to the other side. Shift your weight towards the left side. Extend the right leg out. Palms down or lift. Find space in your heart. Find length in the spine. Find smile on your face. And then we're going to turn, hands turn completely. Lift the back heel in towards the left side. Taking your time, back knee down once you're feeling steady. Inhale, lift, crescent moon. Open the heart, open the hip. Find balance and strength in the legs. Exhale down. Inhale, lift, tuck toes, land the back heel down, straightening the front leg, your intense side stretch, reach the heart forward, don't forget to bend the front knee. From here, your legs strong, your core is activated, triangle, growing your arms, both legs really strong. Again, there's a lot of space in the whole body. Feel the energy from the bottom hand up to the top fingertips. Feel the aliveness happening in your body right now. Are you still breathing? And one more exhale. Inhale, press and lift. Star. Turn the toes out. Take your time. And an exhale, bend and come deep. Be a wild goddess. Take up as much space as you need and be true, be raw, be authentic and real. Inhale, reach the heart forward again. Bend the knees a bit more, create more heat in the legs. And exhale. Next inhale, we rise and star. And then from here, exhale, bend. And you're going to step to the right side of the mat. Palms to the heart center. Inhale, saluting to the moon. Exhale to the right side. Side moon. Can you go a little deeper at this time? Inhale back. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, palms to the heart. And on the inhale, palms back and reach your heart forward. Exhale, palms to the heart center. So from here, we're going to come to sit. We're going to come lay down. Bring the soles of the feet together. So facing the front, you look like this. Yep, goddess pose, sleeping goddess. I just make up the name of it. Come and lay down. Allow the knees flop out, hips to open. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. We're going to spend a couple of minutes here and just breathe. Allow ourselves to be. After this strong and grounded practice, again, take a moment, perhaps closing your eyes. Pay attention. Notice how you're feeling in your physical body. Any changes energetically, emotionally, or even mentally. So again, this is the you in every single level. Everything is interconnected. See yourself as one, and all is one. Smooth, natural flow of breath. No need to breathe deep, no need to breathe slow. Just notice what's happening within your body. And simply allow yourself to be. Bring back to mind the intention you set for yourself at the beginning. See this intention as a seed. We place it, or we sow it in the garden of our heart. Take a moment to see it. Visualize, what does it look like? What is it growing into? If you can't see it happening now, what would you like to see it growing into? It doesn't have to happen right away. Perhaps taking this beautiful intention into your day, your week, and see it grow into something that you truly desire, that you'd like to manifest during the beautiful May flower moon. The reason it's called the flower moon is that it signifies all the flowers that bloom within this month. Wherever you like to see it grow into, nurture it. Give it time, give it love, give it attention and patience. Take another full breath in and out. Slowly, perhaps using the help of your hands, bring the knees towards each other. Bring the feet really wide. Bring the arms wide. Lower both knees down towards the right side, so your feet really wide, windshield wiper. Lower both knees all the way to the other side, so this just taking tension away from the hips opening. Beautiful counter pose. So just swiping the knees side to side. Back to the center, hugging the knees in towards the chest. Interlace your hands. Bring the thighs and knees towards the chest. Relax your shoulders. And on the inhale, curl yourself up, bring the knee towards nose, nose towards knee. Make yourself really tiny. And exhaling completely. And on the inhale, roll your side towards the one side, whichever side feels comfy for you there. And exhale, supporting yourself up with the help of your hands. Get yourself up to a comfortable seat. If you prefer staying in your Shavasana for a bit longer, please feel free to do that, 5 or 10 minutes at least. And get yourself in a comfortable seat. Bring the palms to the heart center. Take a full breath in and out. Lifting your thumbs to your forehead. This is to remind us to have kind, loving thoughts towards self and others. Lower the thumbs to the lips to have kind, loving communication or words towards ourselves and others. Lower the thumbs or the palms back to our heart space to remind us to have love, kind, clear intention and compassion towards ourselves, everyone else, all beings. And I honor each one of you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. It's important to take some time to rest, to slow down, to cultivate self-love. And thank you for showing up on your mat and spending this precious moment connecting with yourself. I look forward to see you next time. Take care, my friends.